y'all looking at right now on the screen is the official Black Sector Mafia Bandcamp page. Um, the reason why I be really like I'm hyped about this second album is because for one, it's a body of work that's gonna outlive each and every person that contribute to it. You know, this is a piece of history. The beginning of this album, right? The start of us creating it, it was right after we did Volume One. Volume One, we finished that within like the first 10 to 12 months, you know, and that was just us getting our feet wet, and that alone was historic because it proved that these guys, these black men, majority of us is black at that time. But nah, it showed that these men can come together and from all corners of the world and create a body of work. That's what Volume One proved. Volume Two proved that we can create a classic through trial and tribulations. We can come together and create a classic, right? The first song that we created going into this new project was Enough Money. Hold on, let me play a little bit of it for y'all.
BSM 2020 shit.
See, I hear YJ, he's like BSM 2020 shit. We was right. We was coming right off the back end of Volume 1, which was 2019. But YJ just kept sending these fucking bangers and these ideas, and LA had this hook, and I'm like, we might as well keep going, you know? At the beginning of this, it was just only me, um, YJ, Bob Powers, um, LA. That was the beginning of this BSM movement, you know. Going into this second album, a lot of things changed. And by the end of the second album, shit really changed, you know? And I'm just proud that we was able to stick together and ride it out. You know what I mean? All the hurdles that came against us, like people just hating for no fucking reason. People ain't trying to just even open their ears or their minds to what we doing over here. Like, where a lot of the guys come from on YouTube, it's called the Roast Arena of the Black Sector. It's a roast arena, and it's built on a lot of negativity and shit. And I had someone tell me, like, yo, Port, why are you playing around over there? Like, if you serious about your music, that section of YouTube is no place for you to be. They're not into music like that. That's nowhere for you to build like a fan base or a following or get any support for your music. Creating a second album though, I stepped away. You know, I played distant. I kept myself distant from a lot of negativity and shit, right? And I got focused, you know what I mean? And I don't know what's going on, and it's dope because with BSM, a lot of other dope artists are gravitating to it. You know, black men coming together and basically saving hip hop, leaving pieces of art on this fucking planet that the corporations and the rap music business cannot tamper with and change and mutate into something else. Because what we creating right here is really fucking hip hop. Is the definition of hip hop, and is the definition of black empowerment, black independence. You know what I mean? So the first song was Enough Money. The second song was Matrix.
One time. BSM 2020.
See, he's saying BSM 2020. Now
Right.
this is all right before
Right. Yeah. Let's go. Feel like I'm slaved in this matrix, chained up in this cage with surveillance. They only pull the plug.
I'm sorry, I'm about to like drift off into that. That's one of my joints. But all right, so we had enough money and we had the Matrix, right? Um, and right after the Matrix, it's weird because that's when the pandemic hit. This, I don't want to say what it, I'm gonna highlight it right here. I can't say it because they probably flag this video. But yeah, that right there came. And we just rolled that wave like, okay, this is what's going on. Right when this shit, the pandemic hit, that's when we came with this.
This ain't that Rona. This is that 5G. This is that radiation. This ain't no virus. This is the government killing they down with depopulation. This ain't that Rona. This is that 5G. This is that radiation. This ain't
That shit hard. So yeah, me, YJ, and LA, we was still bubbling. You know, pandemic hit, world's like getting turned upside down. But we focused, you feel me? And we just kept going. We came with this fraud detection. Then we came with a dangerous species. I might be getting like the timeline a little different. It might be a dangerous species before fraud detections. But you know.
Last of a breed, dying out fast. We in
And this right here, this is one of the first features, Chaos. He was the first one to like hop on and be featured on this new project.
dangerous species. How long will it last? Everybody going down the same path. Till we possibly obsolete. Last of a dying breed. This is the moment that we draw a line in the sand. Real and the fake. Don't think you really understand. I woke up, now I can see. Real and the fake. Last of a dying breed. Dangerous species. I was raised by
Drug dealers and 5%ers, gangbangers, ex-Panther members. Yo, but we gonna get into that right now. So after endangered species, then I want to say we came with Vent. I think we came with Vent, or maybe Vent was before endangered. I think Vent probably came right after the Matrix. Matter of fact, I think Vent was the third song we made. I'm gonna keep backstory about Vent. Right, Vent was supposed to be a solo song, and a song I gave the group on the first album, Six Sense. Those were solo songs I was sitting on, solo ideas and shit. But my niggas are so dope. I was like, yo, like me, all right, with me, right? I'm not about trying to kill the track and just have the spotlight on me. I'm all about doing what's best for the song. You understand? Like you got a lot of rappers, they just want to rap and rap and rap and oh, I got the best verse and shit. But then the song be trash though. Yeah, your verse is hot, but the song is trash. Me is in reverse. I want the song to be hot. The body of work to be hot. I don't your verse and you trying to be all super lyrical and all that, that's cool. Do that. But if you don't have any substance in it, then you're making a throwaway because it's not gonna live. Like I have songs like solo songs like I can play now that I made fucking like 5-6 years ago. When you hear it, you'll be like, damn, you should put that out. You know what I'm saying? And all my niggas in BSM, the new upgraded BSM, you know, we all got music like that. Like BSM can stand for Black Substance Music. You know what I'm saying? Black Substance Music. You know what I mean? Black Sector Mafia. You feel me? But this is the third song. So let me correct the timeline. It was Money, then it came Matrix, and then it was Vent. Here's Vent, y'all. Let me vent. Yeah, I've done dirt, no doubt, no doubt. My day ones can vouch. Shit is a maze, I need a way out. This blood stain permanent, can't scrub it out. Let me get this shit off my chest before they finally lay my ass to rest. Let me vent. Let me talk to y'all. I inhale the beat, exhale the truth. I am the streets. Who the fuck are you? Crime rate increase when bills are due. Over my head, I need a roof, so I started selling. Man, look. I inhale the beat, exhale the truth. I am the streets. Who the fuck are you? Crime rate increase when bills are due. Over my head, I need a roof, so I started selling crackers of youth. I use words to paint portraits of society's ills. Are you living to die, nigga, or you dying to live? Keep a weapon concealed, cause my hood is like a battlefield. What goes around comes around. Karma's a carousel. In this amusement park that we call life. Something about this roller coaster that don't feel right. More ups than downs, or maybe man, look, listen to that. That's that shit right there. I think that's probably one of Boss Blake favorite joints too. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me the line, but I do remember. I recall him speaking about that. So after that, after we did Rona, Matrix, Enough Money, Vent, then the ball started rolling. That's when the Dangerous Species and what's the other joint? Oh, fraud detection and shit like that came. Okay, Dangerous Species showed that yeah, features are dope. You know what I'm saying? Let's get features. Niggas, black men that are talented, that are on the same page. Let's see if we can find more. We wasn't looking like, yo, y'all want to be on this song. But for some reason, YJ got like a lot of connections with real dope niggas. You know what I'm saying? So that's when we came with this right here, Young Boy.
Nationwide, BSM Mafia, BTBG, yeah. Come on, I seen this young bull on the turf, he ain't got nothing to lose. Pockets empty on the block with a plot to get cheese. A younger with something.
Correction. No, we came with Network.
Just like this one right here. Yeah. State to state, we all across the nation. Vision solid, building a network to the foundation. Chasing guaca on a daily basis. So it's survival of the fittest. Gotta get mine to keep it in rotation.
I work just like a madman. Stacking my paper, put garbage wrappers in trash cans.
This is the introduction to Boss Blake. It was either Network or Young Bull, one of these. And I was so impressed. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker is dope. And plus, if you listen to Boss Blake's solo music and when he's pushing, you know, he has two sides to him. He has that righteous side and that ratchet side. I think every member in BSM has that side. Some display one side more than the other at times, you know, but it all boils down to the root and the foundation of substance. You understand? Music that lives past you, music that's really talking about something. So yeah, Network, Young Bull, that was like the introduction to Boss Blake. And it solidified him as being a BSM member. You know what I mean? So then shit was rolling. But let me tell y'all some real shit about this album, right? The whole creation and making these songs, like one song a month or so, because we take our time with this shit, and everybody's not on the same timeline. So when they turn their verses in, it might be a week or two later or something, you know. But during the creation of this album, me personally, it's been a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. I lost two aunts. You know what I'm saying? Months apart from each other. Just recently, last month, I lost someone. You know, I lost an aunt, and that shit tore me up. But making this music, it kept me grounded. It kept me focused. It gave me something to get up and like dust myself off and look forward to. You know what I mean? That's why this album is so important, because we created this during the pandemic, doing all this death and shit that's going on around us. I lost a few family members. I lost a few homies. You know what I'm saying? And at times I was like, yo, this shit, man, what am I doing? You know what I mean? I got people around me that's dying. You hearing about this person sick and shit. And I'm like, whoa, but BSM gave me a reason to, you know what? This is life. Let me keep focused on what I'm doing right now. What we doing is something positive. Through all this negativity that's going on around me, and I'm pretty sure everyone else in the group, we created something positive. And like minds attract. So we got Neutral on 15 Below.
No, let's get busy. Moms, port, check. Them old heads told you this world cold, you didn't believe it. Throwing hindsight 2020, now you see the shit 15 below. I know it could've got worse, I could've been somewhere.
I just want y'all to hear Neutral's style is so unorthodox and different. Him and Crucial K and A Deuce, all three of them niggas, they styles, man. It's about, they so original with they shit, right? And they so unorthodox. You can't fathom or try to predict what they're gonna say next or do next. You know what I mean? But check this out.
Thankful I'm still breathing, bro. It's a cold world, 15 below.
You should check the frost bites. You could lose a limb with this knife if it's torch right. Niggas on the top, ready go like it's cross bites. Niggas on the bottom never got to see the boss life. Catch me on the Zoom, making moves like exhaust pipes. Even though it's lights in my city, it's a dark life. I be down the way, but I stay up in Park Heights. Niggas where I'm from, ready slide like it's dark ice. Walk light. Abandoned blocks and buildings where I'm from. It's like a noose on my city where it's hung from. The cops, it's like watch what they stun guns. It means I'm out, no siblings.
One son. I'm out, no siblings. One son. When I heard that, I went, whoa, yeah. Son is crazy, you feel me? A Deuce is like, he's like, what? How can I describe A Deuce? A Deuce would be like he would be like Wolverine. You know, Wolverine is part of the X-Men, but he's still solo dolo. So A Deuce comes in and out of like BSM randomly. You feel me? Like on this right here, Day One. His verse on Young Bull is crazy too, but let me fast forward. I should let this whole shit play. Hold on. The crazy thing about Day One, right? YJ be playing around with the hooks. Like he's very unorthodox too. You don't know if he's gonna sing and harmonize. You don't know if he's just gonna straight up rap a hook. But this right here, this got that bounce to it. This shit was crazy when I first heard it. You know what I mean?
Shit ain't nothing new, us, man. I get it one time. Thought you knew, man. Nationwide. Body the beat. Round and round we go. Free base, A1, walk, been high since day one. No slack, no crumbs, straight lace, home run, no cut, straight fire, fuego, day one, no lie, A1, no slack.
This Boss Blake coming in.
Been a dope ass nigga since day one. And I bet a bitch nigga won't say nothing. I quit recess, nigga don't play nothing. Nigga been real, but the fake won't face. Niggas throwing up L, but a nigga can't take. Yeah, nigga love bitch. My dudes ain't make one. Pressure make diamonds, and they bust pipe. Damn right I'm rhyme, damn right I'm tight, damn right I'm climbing. Ain't blind my sight. Nigga no ball shine is the guiding light. Nigga so mad wanna take my life. Nigga Blake stay strapped, nigga Blake alright. Nigga Blake don't cap, face can't stay tight. Nigga change overnight.
I can't give y'all all that. Look, let me go to A Deuce though. Let me go to A Deuce.
Styrofoams to teacups, you get what I've been doing.
Fuego, day one, straight fire, fuego, day one.
I'm lounging with my feet up, and I rock with the
nigga can't take. Yeah, nigga love bitch. They don't wanna deal with a nigga deuce ball with mine.
Dope, A1, walk, been high, straight lace, home run. No cut, straight fire, fuego, day one, no lie, A1, no.
You gotta make it load up, man.
I'm getting getting to the money so quick, probably thought that I be running. Hell nah, nigga, I be getting to the bread even when I go to bed. Know I'm finna make something. All the way until a nigga dead, I'ma eat like I'm about to.
Hold on. Let me drag it so it can load. That's the thing about Bandcamp. You gotta. We gonna get to this song too. It's one of my favorite joints for YJ. But let's go back. Let's load it slow. But we're gonna go to A Deuce because A Deuce he has his own bounce within the beat when he raps. And his bounce complements the natural rhythm of the beat. If that makes sense. You'll see what I'm saying.
Nigga, we born to ride.
Been high since day one. No slack, no crumbs. Nah, straight lace, home run. No cut, straight fire. Fuego, day one. No lie, A1, no slack, pressure like that.
I be getting to the money so quick, probably thought that I be running. Hell nah, nigga, I be getting to the bread even when I go to bed. Know I'm finna make something. All the way until a nigga dead, I'ma eat like I'm about to be asleep for the whole damn winter. Hibernation for the come up, something I'ma really be on something. Fuck niggas, they be interrupting. Lick it down, knowing that I busted. Big gun, you don't even trust it. Stay cool, but I ain't Colonel Mustard. Fool with it spraying in the cluster. Cool in the dark, get in trouble. Pull sharp shots, I'm subtle. Always on repeat, no shuffle. Rock like cop, baby, it's a tough game. Now I'm putting that straight up in the duffel. I'm fuck with y'all haters, but I want
Doc coming right behind him.
I've been no bias since
Day one.
Don't fuck with no games and no play
Play
none.
none.
You got a problem to
Say something.
I don't kill niggas, so stay calm.
Stay calm.
Mixing these lyrics with napalm. Start with the moon to the day come. This is the reason LA got your fingers right back up on the play button. Fuck with the C's and B's. I'm right where I need to be. Most of my day ones they thought I was lacking, them niggas stop packing. Nobody believe in me. Fuck them.
Alright, hold on. I can't get y'all that. Alright, let's get to alright. So shit is on the roll, man. You know, I'm like, damn, all these dope ass niggas, man. They gravitate into this, what we doing over here. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. BSM is more than just me, YJ, LA, Boss Blake, A Deuce, Crucial K. We're gonna get into Crucial K. Crucial K style is so crazy, right? I'm gonna play Crucial off of I'm trying to think. Should I do I'm gonna do Disgusted. But yeah, Crucial K, A Deuce, you know what I'm saying? Even your boy Does It on Young Bull. You know what I mean? He blessed this project one time. Salute to him. I think he's from Oakland or something. But for all these black men to come together and be doing something positive, man, it's like, yo, that's what's up, man. And it shows the world, like, yo, we have something to say. Fuck what you hearing on the radio and what you see on YouTube and who got all these views and these trolls. Because the majority of the rappers now are trolls now. These real popular niggas and shit. They trolls. They don't have no substance. They just trying to gather your attention. They willing to do anything, say anything. You know what I mean? But their music is just, it's hollow when you hear it. You know what I mean? It's nothing that sticks to you. But doing the creation of this, all these black men coming together and building together, man, it was just a beautiful process. You feel me? And it's positive through all this negativity that surrounded us. But I'm trying to think what I'm gonna play next for y'all. I want to play on those things, on some things. That's LA. He did a hook on that. That's one of my favorite YJ verses because he flexed all the way through that bitch. Running in circles. Running in circles is probably like one of the last of the original Volume 2 songs that we did. We redid the nigga song, which I'm happy we did. We remixed it. We did it. Had Boss Hop on it, and he killed it. I'm gonna go ahead and play Disgusted for y'all though. Let y'all hear A Deuce and Crucial K. You know?
You know what it is. Nationwide.
Back at that one time. Squad.
Disgusting.
I hate when niggas build they premise off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you trusted. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted. But what's really disgusting is how I seen it. So many times that I grew accustomed to how they form an opinion off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you fuck with. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted. But what's really disgusting is how I seen it so much that I grew accustomed.
I done seen it back to back. Them snakes gon' stab your back. Ain't dressing black on black, they open face. You brought them up in your place, you ain't have to show them you're safe. I'd rather have space, don't nobody wanna run up in the race. This ass getting chased, nigga, I'm that ace deuce. Stand tall like a motherfucking moose, don't quack like geese, don't break the rules. Yeah, they gotta eat, but I don't need food. Took a whole damn week to get off that loop. And hoes don't eat, they gon' be a little rude. Things change, so staying the same is stupid. First, no third like looping. Watch out when I'm shooting, ain't no game, no hooping. DBZ like super. You can know your ass is losing. Not some shit you choosing, left you broken, bruising. Anger, I'm
yeah, he ride that motherfucker pulls. Yo, he be finding he remind me of LA because LA finds his pocket and he gets his own bounce going within the beat, man. This shit is crazy,
ain't
right?
no sense in moving, bitch. I'm on my hustle, using all my muscle. Know your ass in trouble, nothing subtle. Everybody scripted, you don't need no show.
I hate when niggas build they premise off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you trusted. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted. But what's really disgusting?
Crucial's another nigga, like I said earlier. He's unorthodox, right? Like Crucial got a lot of shit when he's just rapid fire with it. And I'm like, God damn, my nigga. But then he slow it down too, you know what I mean? Everybody in BSM or that contributes to BSM, we have multiple talents. We just don't rap. We bring more than just that to the table. Every person on this album, this upgraded album right here, bring multiple things to the table. We just don't rap. Some of us come with hooks. Some of us come with harmonies and flows and ideas for topics to talk about, different ways of like spinning it. You know, we all have multiple talents in BSM, each and every single one of us.
This how I seen it so many times that I grew accustomed to how they form an opinion off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you fuck with. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted. But what's really disgusting is how I seen it so much that I grew accustomed.
The game be colder than next members.
Oh, that's Dot right there.
Jumping on every piece of wood he could, nigga, except timber.
I don't want to play that right there because Dot be talking crazy. That verse is crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want no outsiders looking in. Oh, they talking about me. No. Nah.
Little bitch, you switch to the other side.
This is bigger than just one person, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, everything is good now. We focus, you know what I mean? And I'm glad we are. Cause volume 3 gonna be crazy.
Man, these niggas be claiming they real, but these niggas be lying.
Keep the narrative safe, never carry the weight of dead minds who couldn't bury mistakes. You niggas fake, this is more than disgrace. Like a lie in the face, when it's truth you niggas never relate. This is hate, y'all serving the plate. When you stretching the truth around the table like you passing out cake. These are lies, y'all spinning the facts. What disgusts me is that the opinion push the narrative back. You off track with the cargo attached. And if you search through the rumble, you will find it was never intact. I fell back when it comes to these cats. Free to think on my own, but this lesson I'ma charge for the rap.
I hate when niggas build
crazy. Yo, this is a fucking classic, man. Oh, we can go to the I don't know. What?
Can't even call it, man. Tell you the truth.
None of these songs you can skip. You feel me?
BlackSectorMafia. Man, this world gone loco, and I wish I could tell you things that get better in the future, but I don't know. No.
I wish I can tell you things get better in the future, but I don't know. Man, you ever been in that situation? Like, you can't. It's like giving someone an empty promise, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to build their hopes up, and then everything just crumbles for them, and then you're the blame. You feel me? This is substance right here, man. All right, let's go to the on some things though. This is a different side of YJ. YJ was flexing on this bitch. I'm gonna fast forward. Can
I just caught when I not the North Star.
alright.
First car. I just caught the coupe. About to blow the
This is a joint LA came to the table with, you feel me? And it was on, I think Boston LA working on something called Nigga Music. You know, it's about dealing, I guess it's on some like niggery shit, basically, materialism. And it's completely different, the opposite of BSM. I think it'd be dope to show both sides of yourself. Like I told y'all earlier, everybody in BSM got multiple sides to them. But LA came to the table with this. I'm like, is this gonna fit in with BSM? But when I heard YJ flow on this, I was like, what? I didn't know. I mean, I knew you had it in you, but I didn't know you was gonna do that. You know what I mean? For the world to see on a BSM project. Check this out.
Spray the candy paint and then throw it on some things. I just caught the coupe, about to blow.
I've been trying to get YJ to do some type of gangster joint for the longest. You feel me? Check this out.
First car was a cut down photo. 18 hot box blowing dodo. Next car was an A7 lac with the 4.1, couldn't stop taking photos. Next car was a 9.2 lac feel. 4.9 not the North Star. That bitch was probably my favorite. Shit make them bitches go crazy. Man cast of the plane though. Votes and white walls, call it mustard and mayo. Bro had an A5L dog. Real shit, it wasn't nothing you could tell how. I-635 late night ride. Hit a corner store and hop out while live. Red lights with the tints on 5%. BSM Mafia riding this shit. Shit, my Unc Dre had a 5.0 Mustang. He ain't never drive slow. That's a coupe with a little pickup. Old school shit for the show. Old school whip and that bitch getting blow. Yeah, man. Pull up one time. TX in this bitch. You know, hey.
Yeah, he flexed that. Since we're going through it, pick out one of my favorite L. Dot verses, matter of fact. Let's go to either the Matrix or the Rona verse. I'm gonna go with the Rona verse. It shows LA was saying what's going on now. LA was speaking about it before.
This is that radiation. This ain't no virus. This is
It's like he predicted this shit.
Depopulation. This ain't that Rona. This is that 5G. This is that radiation. This ain't no virus. This is the government killing. They down with depopulation.
Rona, that Rona. Should've seen Versace get you.
This is the government killing. They down with depopulation. Depopulation
Here we
by
go.
the way of the medical industry. Ain't nobody listen or even feeling me. Niggas is still taking needles from enemies' hand. It's always off in the vaccine. That's how they give you the virus. They say that it's airborne, they lying. Just wait till these niggas start dying. Right now they just building the death towers. That's why they got you on quarantine. They about to turn on the 5G. Death toll just about to start rising. Can you still hear me Verizon? Bitch. We just don't need no surprises. Bill got the patent on COVID-19. The question is why he keep lying.
Why he keep lying?
Public the patent for pure bright. They got it in 2018. He said that he could cut over population by 3 billion people using vaccines. What the whole fuck does that mean? And he said medical care. Wrap your mind around that shit there. We sitting ducks for the kill. When they come, we still think that they coming to hell.
Yo, like it was really no reason to rap after that because he basically told y'all the whole creation process of what's going on now with this vaccine. Damn, I said that shit. With this medication that's out and this fungus, he basically told y'all the beginning and what's going on about the patent and then his plan. And yeah, man, that verse is classic. That shit is classic right there. You know what I mean? Ain't no song on this motherfucker skippable. Running in circles is dope, like I said earlier. Nigga remix, that's fire. So look, I'm gonna cut this short. I'm gonna go ahead and get into these bonus joints, right? So I'm sure all of y'all know about we put this album out, it was just 30 tracks. It stopped right here, nigga remix, right? But we were getting hiccups. We had a hiccup we had to deal with. Someone wanting to be taken off the original Wonder Why, or they were going to do something to the album or whatever. So we went back and we was like, you know what? We're going to take it down. We're gonna redo Wonder Why, and on top of that, we're gonna give them bonus songs because we sitting on a lot of music. You feel me? I was like, we should give them songs that we have in the stash, like as solo artists and shit or whatever. It don't have to necessarily be like a BSM joint. So I said, since Boss wasn't on Volume 1 and he's a new member, he should get some shine, more shine. You feel me? So Boss comes with this Racist Faces joint. I'm gonna keep it real, right? The real reason why I picked this song, I had to, cause my girl said, he put my love, cause my girl did a little shout out for BSM, right? And Boss used that snippet. That was creative as fuck, and she heard it, and she was like, I don't remember. I was like, yo, that's for the group. That's dope how he did it, right? And she was like, yeah, that's cool. So she was like, yeah, that gotta go on the album. I was like, no doubt. So yeah, that's how Racist Faces ended up becoming one of the joints.
Some people give advice they can't follow. But think about it, will it help your ass see tomorrow? No use to being hard unless you wanna see the God. Man wanna see your heart. They can give a fuck about your scar. They don't care about your car, and care less about your job. And they don't know that you got kids, don't wanna leave them scarred. Refuse to put my face on a shirt, pimp, I swear to God. Cause there's a friend and a foe, I can't tell them apart. Use your mind if you gon' survive, I wanna stay alive. You're not gon' take me from mine. Opinion ain't breaking me down. One man that's wearing the crown. And when he come to lay me down, the only time that I'm gon' bow down. And I will do it proud. We need to wake up, cause they need to face us. We sick of the racist face. I swear to God they won't take us. Ain't no way they gon' break us. They say that we need to wake up, cause they need to face us. We sick of the racist face. I swear to God they won't take us. Ain't no way they gon' break us.
All right, I can't give y'all all that. I can't give y'all all that. Y'all go to the BSM Bandcamp. Hopefully, y'all buy the album and support. You know what I'm saying? Black independence. You feel me? Black empowerment. But so YJ, YJ and LA, they gave up the YJ versus LA joint. This is a roast sector like classic right here. This shit is crazy. But YJ was working on this project and he sacrificed one of his records, man, for the bonus. So salute to him. And then Scrimmage was supposed to be on a BSM record with all of us, but I guess I was the only one that turned my verse in for this one. So that's why it's a minute 40. It's crazy that my record is a minute 47, and then you got Boss record right here that's a minute 40. I just saw that. But this is Scrimmage right here.
There's not a bar that could explain the way I'm thinking today. There's not a word that could decipher the way I'm feeling. No way. No correspondence could depict this image. But thankfully I ain't woke up yet and it's just a scrimmage. Wait till I finish, it ain't no bar that could explain the way I'm thinking today. There's not a word that could decipher the way I'm
feeling.
This
shit remind me of like some Mobb Deep, some Prodigy Havoc shit, you know what I'm saying?
No correspondence could depict this image, but thankfully I ain't woke up yet, it's just a scrimmage. Wait till I finish, let's get it.
I got news from back home, niggas claiming that I died.
Okay, all that's a true story, man. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it though. Boys Stop. Boys Stop is interesting because Boss, I'm gonna just say Boss got blood on his hands. Yeah, Boss has blood on his hands, and yeah, it's kind of like how they say in the Illuminati. If you want to be part of the Illuminati, you got to sacrifice somebody, and you become a member. Well, I guess Boss is in the Illuminati now. I guess I ain't gonna play that. Wonder Why remix. I'm not gonna play that neither. Why? Because the video for that is dropping um Saturday, tomorrow. Matter of fact, because I'm making this video Friday morning. Yeah. And I want y'all to hear this. This shit is crazy. This remix, YJ talented as motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? But that was a quick rundown about BSM Vol.2, man. Why I'm so proud of this album, because throughout the trials and tribulations, the ups and downs, this roller coaster ride we call life, like I said in Vent, we stay focused, man, and created music. And we created art, not just art, but a fucking masterpiece. And this shit is going to outlive each and every one of us. 20, 30 years from now, 50 years from now, 100 years from now. You know what I mean? Our great grandkids, you know what I'm saying? Our future relatives, like nieces and nephews we have now, their kids gonna hear this and be like, oh shit. You know what I mean? It's like a time capsule right here, what we did. This is what real hip hop is. We are real hip hop. We are black and we are independent. And we made history, man. Black Sector Mafia. Signing off, man. Port City, Vol.2. Salute to everybody that embrace us and do what they can to show support. Shout out to everyone that's been going by the Black Sector Mafia site buying merch. You know what I mean? And more merch is coming and more music is coming. And I'm gonna push the hell out this fucking album. Cause this right here, this album has a lot of the backstory behind creating this album is deep. You know what I mean? It's a piece of black history. So yeah, let me sign off, man. Y'all be easy. Y'all have a blessed day. You know, I'm gonna swing back around and holler at y'all later. One.